Right, what is going on, everyone? I'm just in here to wrap up some editing for last week's video. That'll already be live, but on the screen you'll be seeing a pump from Arms Sunday gun day. You know how it is. It went down. I went in there, nothing filmed, went in with that mentality to just get in, hit the ground running, really train, super intense, and then get out as quick as possible. So that's what we did. That's how we went at it. The pump was good. You can see the pump. I'm feeling fuller, feeling bigger, feeling better, which is most important. Yeah, arms are starting to come a long way. So it's still a massive area of improvement for me, but it's a lot better than it was. So we take what we can and we just aim to be better next week, the week after, and the week after that. And over the period of 60 weeks, if you get better every week, you're going to be a hell of a lot better than you were if you just said, okay, I got bad arms, I ain't doing no arms. That is that. I'm going to get back to the editing. Catch you all tomorrow for leg day. So we are a little bit better this week. On the screen you'll be seeing a couple of clips from legs. I don't know how much I will be showing you because obviously I'm doing the ridiculous tempos for the tempo training, for the tendon rehabilitation, strengthening, testing as well, because although it's like an injury, it's not an injury that keep me out of training injury. So make sure I don't aggravate the aggravation and just train as I can and let it recover by itself, and just gradually reintroduce more ranges, more intensity, lower tempo and increase load. So obviously start off with like a 4 or 5 second negative, a nice 1 or 2 second pause, and then like a 2 second positive. So I'm not firing out, I'm pressing out to make sure I'm just really using the muscle and also keeping as stable as possible to minimize any like instability shifting onto the joints and therefore the tendons, and just build up from there. As you can see, I managed a bit more weight this week on the pendulum, and then I'm pretty much back to full strength now on the squat press. Funnily enough, the exercise that actually injured me is the only exercise that is pain-free at the minute, so I can just run this up. I just have to be a bit more careful with the tempos, like I said in the pauses, making sure that I don't just explode too much out at the bottom, because that's where it's going to be a problem. And when I do the eccentric, I just stop a little bit short of the full depth so that I don't like overstretch the tendon or risk that doing that again for the sake of a little bit more depth on a body part where I don't necessarily need to push the envelope too much in terms of training intensity. Obviously I need to grow, but in terms of growing and my balance, my symmetry, that's what I need the least growth, and therefore the risk to reward, taking that little bit of extra depth, little bit of extra muscle lengthening, and increasing my risk of re-injury and re-aggravating the tendon, put myself 1 or 2 steps back, it's just not worth doing. It's not conducive compared to just cutting it a little bit short and making sure I actually stay pain-free and get better. And then the pumps with the pump was savage. On the screen you will see the reason being is that all that tempo and just extra volume that I had to do in my build-ups is made like the lighter weights actual working sets, like 2-3 plates of working sets, because I'm doing like 5 second negative, 2 second pause and 2 second concentrics. If you've ever tried to do like tempoed concentrics, you realize just how quickly you fucking fatigue and that. So that pump just is proof enough of it. My arms are going numb, I'm tired, I need to get up in the morning for work or to do some work before I go and train delts, but I'm so excited because obviously I'm not going as heavy on my leg days. I think I'll hopefully have a bit of extra energy going in tomorrow, so watch out for the PRs. Right, let me put you up here on the screen. You'll be seeing a couple of clips from delts. What a session. I'm putting you up here because I'm getting out the highlight of every other day, pretty much, the jam with 100 grams banana. Also going on 250 grams of cooked weight beef mince, 90 grams of jasmine rice. And that is the meal. 150 went up, I believe. Yeah, strength is coming back, baby. Up 150 went up. Chasing back down that 160. Reps are getting better and better each week. Just getting my strength back on these movements after taking that time to reset. Just bringing myself back up again. Prime press, finally getting my strength back. It was a whole different story. I just lost my drive and like my pattern to set up and go, but I found my groove again and the numbers would get run up. Talking of run up, I decided on the pull down for my upper back, my rear delts, that I was going to take on the stack. I just thought, today's going well, feeling strong, let's just stack it and see it. We stack it and saw it. You can see obviously after a few reps there was a few reps with some body English, but that was set 3 of a pyramid, and obviously I just decreased the pyramid back to what it would be afterwards and saw that out. High volume approach, high strength approach as well. Let's go heavy and high volume, the PSD5 style of training personified. Get strong, gain muscle, do it with good form and high volume work. The pump shot to follow, yeah, pump was good. Happy with the side shots, definitely happy with the side shots. My delts do come to life on the side view, so that is that. I'm tired. I'm just keep staring at the jam. I need to get this in the system. So I will catch you most likely Thursday for back day. Let's grow a big back. I am just about to jump on the weekly group call with the Empty Tank team. On the screen, you'll be seeing one clip and some pumps. We've got the 185 block pull. I'm happy with how this is going, if I'm honest. Well, no, 190 block pull, sorry. 185 last week, we took 190 this week. It felt good, honestly. Very happy with how the weight moved, how it's moving, how it's going, how I'm adjusting to this change in the way that I pull. You can see between every rep, I like lock into my lats, drop my traps, lock in my lats, drop traps, lock lats. And this just helps me to pull more with my back and the part of the back that I want to pull with, and just minimize the use of my legs and to drive the movement, hence why I'm pulling higher up the leg. It makes a little difference. It's not going to be the game changer, but when we are looking for those little differences and I'm doing a lot of lower lat work and the rest of my workout, this extra little bit with a density building exercise and a compound exercise like a rack pull or block pull in my case is just going to be that added factor, the icing on the cake to build the best back possible. You can see with the pump shots that the back is coming along very nicely. I'm super happy with how it has been coming along. And in that rear relaxed, that's where you can really see where the difference is. In a lat spread, you can have no lats and still manage to pull something out of somewhere. With the arms raised, it still needs a little bit of work, but you can see the mid back and that back bum line starting to poke through. And yeah, well, happy with how it is. I'm about to jump on the call, so I'll catch you all tomorrow for checking. Right, we weighed in at 109 kilos. What even is that? That is crazy. Another kilo up this week. You can see on the check-ins on the screen, we're at our biggest, we're at our fullest. Some of those shots I'm so happy with. Even the back shots are coming to life now. The back shots are actually my favourite shots this week, which is like, never thought I'd ever say that my favourite shots in a check-in would be the ones from behind us. Let me just say that. But still got good abs, still got decent hamstring, definition, separation, leanness, condition. Glutes are getting fat, as they should be really when you're like 34 kilos above what you lowest of the prep. So it is what it is, it's exciting, that's what it is. I'm gonna get a meal down me now, get myself to the gym, got chest day, catch you on later to show you how it went. The 70 kilo dumbbells are going up today. For how many, I don't know, so we'll have to find out together. I'll catch you in just a second for that. Okay, on the screen you'll be seeing a couple of clips from chest day and then a pump to follow. We got 4 reps with the 70 kilo dumbbells. That is, I feel I'm buzzing with that, if I'm honest. I got 3 reps on my first spin, 4 reps. Next week we get 5, and then we took on the 60s and I got 13 reps, closing on that 15 reps with the 60s as a back offset will be an awesome achievement for me this off season, or just in general. So next week hopefully we get it, but you know the name of the game, +1 is the mantra that we live by. Get an extra rep next week, hopefully 2, but I just wanted to give this a go, so I put on 3 plates for my top set of the incline Smith press for a comfortable my backside for a set of 4. That final rep was a grind, that's for sure, but new load exposure, run that up, get that to a 5-6, that's a comfortable working weight to be working with, and we'll push that even higher. But 3 plates as an incline Smith press, especially with the thickness of that hammer strength Smith handles and the fact that it arcs backwards as well. It's not like a straight up and down vertical, it's a diagonal Smith, which also I don't really get on with too well, but it's doing the biz. And followed by a pump shot. Well, pump shots, it's a pump montage as usual. Chest day is when my body, I believe, looks at its best, because it's 4 days away from leg day, so my legs have finally got their life back. Obviously chest pumped, nice indirect tricep and delt pump as well, so that just fills out that whole upper body frame, because the triceps sweep out the side, the delts give a bigger top, chest full, really thickens up that shelf from side to side across the top line, and like I said, the indirect tricep work from the heavy pressing just improves that silhouette, and then abs nice and clean still, which I'm happy with. And the side shots look thick, leg sweeps nice and good, but the most importantly, we're building that upper body and that chest. Like I said, delts, triceps indirectly worked. Got a nice little pump there as well. But yeah, my arm is going numb. Let me switch hands. And that is going to end the video for this week. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click the notification bell so you don't miss when we upload, and I will catch you all next week for off-season week 62. We've got a lot of PRs to break and a lot of numbers to hit. Still far from our best because there's more to come.